you. I am Dr. B.S. Misra. I am with you on topic negotiation, which is related to the MBA HR section in the second phase, sub-process of the industrial relations. Initially, negotiation, why need in the organization negotiation? Negotiation required to the minimization of the differences between the employees and employer, between the parties, means minimization of the conflict, minimization of the dispute, minimization of the differences among the parties who represent in the organizational objectives under the formal administrative system. So, how we analyze the requirement of the negotiation in the establishment, in the organization, in the unit level, in the organizational level, in the national level, in the international level. Initially, Lewins justify the procedures of the identification of negotiation among the parties, among the participants. Who is the participants? That person who is authorized by the competent manner, competent system for the competent negotiation procedure, means a legal formal system authorized to a person who have legally approved by the formal system for the representation of the parties, representation of the organization. There are two portions, two part of the negotiating phenomena. Number one, from the side of the organization, number two, from the side of the employees. In the organizational level, there were two parties, and both parties are required to discuss surrounding the objectives for the minimization of the differences, for the minimization of the conflict, for the minimization of the dispute among the parties. Under the investigation, either we can say the analysis of the causes, symptoms and system of the formal procedure is number one, there were bi-party level, minimum there were bi-party level. This one is the maybe the tri-party level. If there is the bi-party level in the establishment which is come enforced by the two representatives, one belonging from the employer, means the industrial administration, and second is belonging for the union representatives. It may be individual, may be category wise, means the craft system of the union, may be group system, may be the general union of the organization. This one is the differentiate by the negotiation and the dissatisfaction among the parties whatsoever the liable with reference of the irrelevancy, with reference of the illegal labor administrative practices, with reference of the discrimination of rights, with reference of the procedures of administration, with reference of the administrative phenomena whatsoever socio-behavioral and administrative discrimination under the formal system, under the legal procedures. So, on the behalf of the individual, negotiatory procedures come in force in the frame of the administration with the representative of the unit. Secondly, if union represents to the employer association with reference of the demand, so on the behalf of justification there were the legal demand. This one is required the legal demand, legal representatives. So, secondary, the illegal implementation by the administrative system, illegal formulation of the stratification, illegal formulation of the planning and policies, which is discriminate directly or indirectly to the benefit, to the liabilities of the assistance, liability of the union and union members. Representatives of the union members, after the fulfillment of the quorum, after the fulfillment of the 2/3 or 60% of the acceptance of the members, they can represent to with the objectives of the negotiation to their competent authority, to the parties. In case of there where the third party implementation means required to the mediation, so this one is the formal system refers to the constitutional phenomena of the union territory of the India. Maybe this one is the under each and every democratic state whatsoever reliable in the democracy having the rights of the negotiation for the fundamental phenomena to the improvement and the secure to the basic fundamental rights of the union members, means the union territory members. So minimization of the conflict, so maximization of the benefits of members by party level, betterment of the productivity, betterment of the interpersonal relations, betterment of the productivity, and the minimization of the risk among the parties without any discrimination of the constitutional provision of the constitutional system of the organizational member. So if organization recognize the system of implementation with the purview of the constitutional phenomena, so this one is not discrimination, system of discrimination. If there were the illegal practices, then this one is required to the collective bargaining or negotiation among the parties. So there are the types of negotiation. Number one, distributive negotiation. Under this, distributive negotiation refers to the constitutional provision on the behalf of the sense of equality. Democratic constitution refers to the sense of equality. There were no discrimination among the formal system, among the organization by the formal system in the establishment having the equal opportunity. But there were the categorization level of power. If apexism and minimum, if supervisor required to the equality of the apex power of the management, then this one is the negotiation procedure having the illegal demand. Under this illegality, we cannot able to any types of agreement made by the compromising and avoiding of the provisions. So under the distributive provisions, each and every category, label, group and union are distributed by the part of rights and gain the benefit according to the percentage of the distribution, according to the power of the distribution, according to the authority of the distribution, according to the responsibility of the distribution, according to the productivity of the distribution among the establishment and establishments member. Number two, integrative negotiation. Integration refers to the categorization of the percentage of the productivity on the behalf of the individual, on the behalf of the group, on the behalf of the organization. Degree of maximization and degree of minimization of the individual performance, group performance, authority and the power. On the behalf of the individual performance, if a person contribute maximum, then benefit maximum. If a person contribute minimum, then response of the benefit is minimized. So this one is the based on the individual performance, individual productivity, individual feedback response of the distribution provisions. Under these phenomena, peoples are justifiable and accept to the agreement on the system whatsoever decided by the collectively. Last one is attitudinal negotiation. Attitudes of the employees. organization try to understand the psycho-mental status of the organizational employees, reason of stress, causes of stress, causes of dissatisfaction, causes of differences, causes of conflict, causes of dispute. Before the dispute, before the conflicts, attitudes whatsoever create difference liable to discuss by the competent authority, by the competent manner, and find out the formal justifiable solution for the maintenance of the organizational culture, organizational trend, organizational environment, which is helpful in the maximization of the productivity, maximization of the interpersonal relation, maximization of the psycho-behavioral relation among the participants, among the employees. And last one is intra-organizational relation, intra-organizational negotiation. Intra-organizational negotiation refers to those types of discrimination which is created by the planning, by the policy, by the strategy formulation, by the system of implementation of organization of industrial administration. If any group of employee, if any individual employee, if any union demanding something around to the benefit, around to the wages and salary, around the benefit, around the welfareism of the organization, to the organization, then organization response to him, this one is the against to policy, this one is the against to the policy. Then there is the policy discrimination, planning discrimination based illegal practices. If there is the planning and policy related discrimination, then this one is required by the improvement of the participatory system with union and the employer association, union and the industrial administration. By the